live from Africa.
Yeah, man. Got to.
My brother, are you ready?
Ready to explore now.
Yeah, man. Ready to explore. Ready to explore.
No. Me, I have. I'm going with in concept.
That thing. It's called my what?
Good.
Ready to travel.
Yeah, man. Ready to travel.
Ready to travel.
Yeah, man.
Everything on the
Everything is everything.
Wagwan.
Wagwan, man.
Do you know how to drive?
Yeah, I drive, but I'm not going to drive here. I drive when I was in Jamaica.
Okay.
It's many years now.
Automatic or a geared one?
Automatic. I drive a gear one too.
Oh,
yeah.
You can try it.
Yes.
If Moroccan, why can you not?
No, I'm not going to drive now. I'm a tourist.
You're going to try something, you know. Everything going to be very possible.
Yeah,
so you are going for a little adventure and everything going to be very possible. Guys, keep it locked. He is here and they're going to be informing you more about how Kenya is. And I am Maro at the spot. This is going to be a fantastic time ever possible. Guys, come and explore.
I'm telling you,
only what we need is appointment.
Appointment. Okay.
Only appointment.
Okay.
Then you get to access and get the vibe onto this area. Guys,
yeah, man.
Keep it locked. Things are coming. More and
man.
more.
And
ready,
this is Jamaican Uncle.
Ready to adventure.
Ready to adventure.
Fantastic. This
man.
is live and it's one-on-one from the Villaman Gin and it's gonna be a fantastic journey. Keep it locked. Things are coming.
Man.
This is the beginning.
Fantastic.
Yes. Fantastic, man.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
You put your goggles,
Yes.
glass,
And we can come down with this.
and I want to put another
Right,
helmet
right,
glass. You put.
Right.
And
Fantastic.
everything is in manga.
Yeah,
So
man.
you are leaving.
I am leaving.
So
I am
don't
leaving.
have a jacket?
No.
No, you are good, eh? It's sunny day. Hey, get the river. Okay.
Yes, bro.
Fantastic.
Fantastic, man.
Oh, even Masubo is there.
Imagine.
Yeah, we have two motorbikes
Masuba is
here.
a security.
Living for adventure.
Masuba is security.
Bye. Yeah, leaving, guys. So we're gonna be a little bit behind here and we're gonna be the guys remaining here because Masubo has gone. We are now the backup here. Everything gonna be very possible here, guys. Keep it locked. Oh, in concept, you have not introduced yourself. He is here, even he is leaving. How are you in concept?
In Concept Interiors here.
Yeah.
Thank
Gonna
you,
be
Mr.
leaving
Gintu.
today?
Yeah.
You have finished everything. So guys, now the top of the Villaman Gin is complete in terms of the terrazzo. So we're gonna be leaving today and everything gonna be very possible. So can you give yourself a shout out, bro?
Thank you very much, Mr. Gintu. My name is In Concept Interiors on YouTube. We've been here working on the rooftop because of the leakages. So watch our videos at In Concept Interior Studio to see how we have transformed the roof and how we have taken care of the leakages. So we are leaving now. Our boss is going for a tour.
Yeah.
We will be back at the end of the month in.
So what's the next plan after now you have finished there? We're gonna be waiting for a little bit of a swimming pool.
The next plan now is we need to fix the kitchen.
Oh, the kitchen first?
Yeah, first we fix the kitchen.
Yeah.
And do some lighting in the house.
Exactly.
The wall lighting.
Etc.
Lighting. And then he will go again.
Yeah.
And then we come back now.
For further notice, guys, this is just a secret agenda. You are the first people to get that kind of over the agenda spoken right now here. Gonna be moving out with the In Concept right now here, and everybody is onto the adventure. Keep it locked. Things are coming live. Manganyu.
Thank you
very much.
Okay.
Hello, beautiful people. Back again. It's Underscore Gintu, and today we have a little bit of feeding some fish from this area here, and we have some fish here. There's so many. Let's wait for that moment. So today I might be inserting the camera in. Let's check for them. Let me see. We have the red ones. Look at that. Fantastic. Look at it. This is a fantastic moment, guys. So we are feeding some fish here with my uncle, Jamaican uncle here. So a little bit, let's see how the feeding is on progress and everything, how it's ongoing.
So this is the fisherman.
Fisherman, live, one-on-one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, guys, let's check. This one's now they are feeding.
Right.
Let me go and feed mine now.
Okay.
So here, I'm done with these ones today.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be heading to my fish farm.
Okay.
So as I can feed mine.
Oh, you're gonna feed your own?
Yeah,
now?
exactly.
Okay.
So this food is enough for them right
So
now.
you just walk from here over there?
Yeah, I can just walk.
Walk, okay.
Yeah,
If I have my camera, I'll just come now,
We
man.
can,
with it.
we can.
I think my super has it.
So you're gonna be going into that position, guys. So keep it locked. Gonna be bringing some masubo. Wagwan.
Yeah. I saw somebody on the video go through here. So I said,
That's the pathway we have.
come right here and do the thing.
So guys, here we have to step up.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm scared up here though. I said it's not.
Oh, you're scared there? A little bit because of the river YouTube.
Yeah.
Wagwan, Morgan. Wow. Fantastic. So this is the way, guys, we are following to get to my fish farm. Now, the one in front is Jamaican uncle gonna having showing us the way.
Yeah, man.
Everything is possible here. River YouTube.
Everything is everything. Today's today.
Tomorrow is another day. We have to finish it today. The compound, how it's looked like, and we have a
You did not bring your food. Abo? No, it's alright. Can't go with this.
some ditches here.
Can't go with this, man.
Fantastic.
Yeah, man. You take it one time, and I remember then. Don't worry. I'm gonna pass the clay back now.
Yeah, we have to pass through the clay bath.
Yeah.
Is the horse's pet.
Right through the clay back. You see? It's like I'm from Africa because I'm leading the way.
Just lead the way.
I'm leading the way.
Exactly.
I know exactly where to go. So this is the clay back.
Yeah, this is the clay bath here.
The famous clay back.
We have some fish here.
Fishes here?
Yeah, we have the small fish here.
In here?
Yeah, look at them.
Yeah.
The small fish. Have you seen them?
No?
Yeah, I can
The
see
small
them.
ones, they're there,
Yeah.
moving.
I don't see one yet. Where is it?
There.
We have some small fish here. They're there moving.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you have seen them?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
So
where this fish come
the river
from?
YouTube has brought fish here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Even this river here, we have very small fish here.
Okay.
Even sometimes kids do come here and get water stuck at one position. Then they fish mud fish from here and such as small fish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look over here.
Yeah, here.
Look right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I got this. You have a set here. Oh, sorry. No. Not paying attention.
Morgan, have you ever reached at this area?
No, it's my first time being here.
Your second time?
Yeah. Really? Yeah. When did you come here?
Yeah,
It was yesterday.
Without me?
Eh?
you were tired. You were sleeping?
The shamba here, they have planted some maize, guys, and they plant in. Well, now they plant this maize. That's how they plant the maize here.
I just want to wake you.
No, here. You are going far here. This is the way.
Oh, I missed
Yeah.
the way. The pond's not good. Yeah.
So I have to lead. Let me take the lead now, because we have reached. Still, that bird is there. Have you seen that bird?
Yeah.
That predator bird is there.
Oh my. You have to eat up all of your fish there, man.
Birds are not predators, they're scavengers.
These are predators. Hey.
They are scavengers.
We have one there. So hectic. If guys you can see at the far end we have a small bird and that fish pond. Now Morgan Chronicles.
I never seen the fish over here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see it now. Yeah, man.
Welcome to It's_Fish Farm
Yeah,
project. One-on-one live.
Live and direct.
So we have reached at the segment where we have the fish farm here, and
Exactly.
today's work is feeding the fish, and also gonna be showing Jamaican uncle how the feeding is ongoing, and how many fish we have here, and what have we stocked here as a commercial purposes. These are just a commercial purposes business, and it's not like Ayamarwas, because Ayamarwas is we can call it for family purposes.
Yes.
So this is now where business runs, and I am the only person, as small synopsis about me, I am the only person who is just around this area, like 10 kilometers diameter. You can never find anyone else. I'm the only guy who is rearing some fish here, which is tilapia fish, and sometimes I do rare catfish here as one of the incredible animal rearing, like the fish aqua farm around this area. So you're gonna be having some feeding protocols here. We're gonna be starting with this fish pond, which is the second fish pond. I have 3 fish ponds here. This is the big one, and to this side here, followed by this one here is the second, and the third at the far end. So people might be asking here, why is water full, and it's like a drought season and everything like that. But here, this area is called a 0 level, and water table is very high, and it has very high amount of water coming. Even you can now see we have some channels down there, and to the shamba there, it's just a land where they want to plant, so they have to dig some channels so as the water can pass out, so as plants can grow. Because whenever we have a lot of water stagnant at one place, there's no food you can plant here and be. So that's how they dig some channels into this area. But to me, I don't have some channels, and water don't have any inlet, or I only have outlet, because whenever water is full, we're gonna be getting out through this pipe here, which is called an outlet pipe. But inlet, I don't have any inlet. Water is constant into this place, and it's so huge amount of water. So we're gonna be feeding the fish.
So in other words, if the water come up to this level, then
it goes out. Exactly. So inlet, I don't have any inlet, and water is so totally green. Some people might be asking, why is
asking me why the water green? Can't give them no answer.
You have never asked about that.
You explained that.
Yeah, I explained to you.
Yeah.
But to Jamaican uncle doesn't know why water is so green.
Yeah.
So this is now now what we call now the agribusiness in terms of aquaculture.
Okay.
Whereby the green content you see, this is called a green content, or green turbidity.
Yes.
Or a green bloom.
Yes.
Or you can call it the algae turbidity.
Okay.
So whenever you see what is green, we have what's called fertilization process. Fertilization. So ponds are always fertilized.
Yes.
Even before you stock some fish, you should fertilize the pond first before you insert here some fish. Whereby the small fish, like the tilapia fish, they eat algae as no algae has a balanced diet. It has all nutrients relevant for the growth of the fish. So they like eating algae so far. Whenever they are small, before whenever you transport them, I don't rear them here. I don't have a hatchery. So I bring them from outside. So whenever I bring them here, they are stretched sometimes because of the transport and everything. So whenever I place them here, I don't feed them directly. They should sit here like 1 or 2 weeks before I could feed them. So in that period of time, they're gonna be eating algae. So that's why you fertilize the pond before stocking.
So that's why if I am upon have that
no, I don't fertilize those ones.
Okay.
Water has to be clear there.
Yes.
But due to photosynthesis and chlorophyll of the sun, so that's how it looks like water is somehow greenish, because it's outside.
Yes.
So and to this farm here, I do use different types of fertilization process, like the use of the cow dung.
Okay.
The cow dung is the wet one, which is somehow wet. So whenever you throw it here, it turns water into green. And also we have 5 positive impacts of using cow dung. So we can use a cow dung. One point is that it turns water into green, whereby creating a barrier whereby the predators can never spot the fish directly. Whenever water is colorless, you're gonna spot the fish up to the bottom ground. So whenever water is that way, you can never spot anything.
Okay.
So you cannot spot anything. So
Yes,
it
yes.
creates a barrier between predators and the fish. So the second point is the green turbidity, the way it is now, is that the cow dung has the nutrients relevant for the growth of crops. You know that
Okay.
one? So whenever it has the nutrients relevant for the crop growing,
Yes.
it facilitates the nutrients for the growth of algae. So that algae now is what the fish eat. So it has to be in a high concentration,
Yeah.
whereby now they can get eating it whenever in a full day and ever. It cannot go. It cannot be finished here.
Okay.
So the third point is whenever you have like this area here, whenever you can have something like nursery beds, seedling beds,
Yeah.
you can use this water to water the crops because it has nutrients already.
The nutrients in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
okay.
also whenever you have this kind of green water and using the cow dung, the scent from the cow dung doesn't go hand in hand with the snakes. So whenever you get around this area, you can never find a snake into this area. So it chases them
Snake away too.
Yeah, and also we have something by the name chime.
Yeah.
Chime. So the chime, whenever you slaughter even a goat or a cow,
Yeah.
whenever it grazes fast,
Yes.
then whenever it's now before it's digested in the stomach, so you slaughter the cow, you find something like cow dung, but it's not yet not yet processed
I
or
think
digested.
they have two stomachs. One is for that purpose. and the other one for digestion.
We have obmasam, we have rebwort and
Yes,
something
yes.
like that one. So whenever you use that one as a chime,
Yes.
you throw it here, it acts like food. So because some tilapia fish eat grass, whenever you find this kind of a grass entering into water this way, say they eat this small,
Oh, they eat it?
they eat grass.
Oh,
So
okay.
whenever they eat grass, even a cow grazes,
Yeah.
and you take that chime, you throw it here, they eat it because it's grass.
Oh.
So even they eat potato beans. Whenever you chop it, potato beans,
Potato vines.
you
Okay.
throw it here, they eat. Whenever you have kales, you cut them, chop them
Yes.
in a fine, then you throw here, they're gonna eat.
Okay.
So even the arrowroots, these ones here,
Yeah.
whenever you chop them very finely,
Fine.
you throw it here, they eat.
Oh.
Yeah, so we have a different mechanism of preparing some food.
Yes.
You can feed your fish here. So we have local feeds and we have the concentrate feeds.
Okay.
So now it will matter which kind of feeds do you want to use
Right.
onto this field. So if it's like Ayamaro, I'm gonna be using the concentrate because to prepare the local feeds, it's gonna be a bulk one.
Yes.
And it has no all nutrients relevant for the fish.
okay,
But we go for the commercial ones like that one there because it has all nutrients favorable for the growth of,
Yes,
and
yes.
they're rationed in a way that the fish needs that kind of because whenever they grow bigger, the more they change the food. We have from the starters, we have starter mashes, which are just for the small ones like
Yes.
fries and also fingerlings.
Yes.
Less than 1 month, they're gonna be eating starter mashes. Whenever now they grow a little bit, 2 months, you introduce crumble feeds, which is now entering into the pellets part. Then from there, that's now called the growers.
Okay.
So they're now growing because that one is starting, then growing.
Yes.
The growers. So like this stuff here, I have this kind of food here.
Yeah.
These ones here, these are we can call them 2 millimeters
Yeah.
of feeds. They're pellets.
Yeah.
So whenever they grow onto a size of 3 months, they're gonna be fed with these ones because now they are somewhat big.
Yes.
You know, the concept with the tilapia fish is one. You feed them, the size of the food should be equivalent to the size of an eye.
Okay.
Yeah, so the size of an eye differs with
Yes.
the kind of food you're gonna be using.
Yeah,
So
man.
here we have a little pathway, so that's why
Yes.
people are just trespassing here a
Okay.
little. So guys, we're gonna be feeding, these are 2 mm, so we're gonna be feeding the fish with these ones because they're a little bit of a little, so they can consume these ones here.
Okay.
And also, whenever we talk about having the food sizes, differs because the bigger the fish is, whenever it eats like 2 to 3 pellets, it's gonna be full. So whenever you give it less than the size of an eye, gonna be eating much because it has to be to get into their stomach, so it
Yes.
has to get very many
Yes,
food.
yes.
So these ones here are more favorable. You can just try with this one. We see how the fish are coming.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, I don't forget, you know, we feed the fish when throwing some feeds. We go with the current of wind.
Oh,
So
okay.
if the wind is blowing towards that area,
Yeah.
like right now here, even you can see the current of water
Yeah.
is moving towards that area.
Yes,
So we have to feed from that position.
Oh, and
so as it can now
take
be
it down.
blown to that direction. That's
okay.
how you feed. Because whenever you throw it there, it will stuck onto that position only.
yes.
So we have to feed it from that one so as it can be moved with the wind. So
Okay.
that's how we feed the
So
fish.
you come this side now.
Yeah, we
feed.
come to that position.
Okay.
So we're gonna be using this stuff here to gauge. This is like 500 grams.
Okay.
So we're gonna be feeding 1 kg per each fish pond, and I always feed them twice a day. So we're gonna be with 2 kgs per each fish pond, but we're gonna separate it. You can just decide to throw such right now 2 kgs, or I decide to get it into twice a day, morning and the evening.
Yes.
So here I'm gonna be throwing this way.
Okay.
So it will be moving towards that area. So we're gonna be seeing the fish now coming.
Right.
So they have to sense first, the scent first,
they
and
sent it
everything.
first. Oh, see
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, it has chapped already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're gonna be coming right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that coming now?
Yeah, they're now here.
Wow, wow.
They're now feeding.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Nice, man. Look at that. They just grab it and go.
You should have a fishing rod,
Yeah.
or you should have a fishing net,
Yeah.
which will help you to do the fishing from this side, because the fish pond is somehow deep, you know.
Yeah.
So it's 1.20. This one here, it's 1.20 meters
Give me in feet.
in feet. That's like 4.87.
Okay.
4.87 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like reaching me here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be somehow deeper.
Yes,
So
yes.
whenever you get inside here, I have a wear that's called a wader cloth.
Yes.
Do you remember that one that I wear?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see.
that one. So I do use it to enter here whenever I want to do the slashing and everything. So as this area gonna be looking so neat, gonna be using that cloth because of sometimes you can never know. We are using cow dung, but it's a local procedure that it chases some snakes out.
Yes.
But you can never know. Some we have cloning. You know cloning?
No.
Cloning is like in the past we had. In the past, we had something like we can call it a mode of treating some mosquito, chasing them away.
Oh.
They were using penicillium, you know.
Okay.
So whenever they used that one in the past, so they came to clone so as they can undergo with the penicillin. So whenever you treat them with the penicillin, it can never work. So that's how even the snakes do work. Whenever now they go, they clone themselves.
Yes.
So whenever you throw here some animal waste, they're gonna not affect them. So they undergo with that condition. So that's called cloning now.
Okay.
So we have such kind of difficulties in the field. So you have to know everything. And also we have not talked about. Oh, they have finished the food. About to finish.
Yes.
So we can be talking about we having some challenges. People might be asking which kind of the challenges gonna be having into this area.
Yes.
So we have different challenges like I don't have a fence here, you know.
Yes.
So we have intruders trespassing towards this area,
Yes.
and also they're gonna be. You don't know the intention of somebody.
Exactly.
So you can just come here. You know, we have some chemicals that whenever you use even 1 drop or 2 drops of it, it's gonna kill everything into this area. So if or somebody can just use a kind of a petroleum or such kind of pentines. Something that has something like a petroleum things. So whenever you pour here like oil, it's gonna float on top of water, so it's gonna block the oxygen concentration. So it will lower the oxygen concentration. Also, you can find your fish dying. And also, we have some challenges like you can find a fish, one fish stuck at one position. So whenever you find a fish at one position, and you know sometimes they move as a group, you know. So whenever you find one at a certain position and it doesn't go to the crowd, you know, it has a problem. Maybe you have maybe it's somehow sick. You can just use a common salt to you dilute it in water, then you pour it here using a water can. So that one can determinate or disinfect the diseases they're gonna be having.
Yes.
So we have treatments like using of salt, aluminium. We have alum, which is aluminium sulfate, or you can just be using rock salt, so to treat your fish.
Okay.
So you have such kind of salts to treat the fish, because sometimes you can find we have some trees here. Look at those small trees arranged there. So those ones are helping in terms of we have erosion here.
Okay.
So whenever water, like right now here, that area is somehow collapsing. So you're gonna be using such kind of trees so as to help in terms of getting that area not to collapse.
Yes.
So the fish can pass through that area and it can scratch itself. So to get the medicine for that scratch so as it can heal very fast, you're gonna be using salt. Like aluminium sulfate, or you can be using rock salt, or you can use the common table salt.
And that help them heal?
Yeah, that one heals.
Wow.
Yeah, so whenever you're at the field, you have to know everything. And also, we have talked about we having, those are the small ones. Yeah. And also, we can be talking about we having a challenge in terms of using too much fertilization of the pond. If you have too much fertilization of the pond, you can have the algae growth will be more high concentration because they have a high nutritive value, like the use of it has nutrients from the fertilization process. So you're gonna be growing very hugely, and the consumption rate is low. So they're gonna reduce the oxygen concentration during the night session. So you know, during the night plants do use oxygen.
Yeah, I know.
So during the night, maybe in water, those gonna be consuming oxygen, and the fish gonna be consuming oxygen. So you're gonna be having a low concentration of oxygen. So you're gonna be finding your fish collapsing, or some fish dying because of the oxygen concentration. So whenever you use the fertilization process, it's in a manner that you have to be so punctual about it, so as you don't disinfect the fish also. So that's how we do always. And if you want to get the concentration of water, we have a tool by the name Secudisc. Secudisc is used to determine the turbidity of water, like this one here, or you can just use an arm, like I'm gonna use my arm here to determine the concentration of the concentration of this green turbidity. So I'm gonna be going down this way, then I just insert my arm inside here. So whenever it's 30 centimeter, from here to here, it's like 30 to 45 centimeter. So if I can view my hand 30 centimeter down, you know that the concentration is low. Whenever I insert my hand this way here, and I find that I can now see my palm, you know, the concentration is good over the algae. So this concentration now, I've stopped fertilization, so it's good to go. So that's how we do the process of fish farming into this area. So you're gonna be feeding all of them, then we see how things are moving.
Each one get one of those? One?
No, two.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be throwing another one. It was a sample. You see, now there's no feeds here. Then the small fish here, they're trying to get the big one.
They can't swallow it.
Yeah, they cannot swallow. So they're trying.
So they have to eat the smaller one. What they eat now?
These small ones, I want to eliminate them.
You don't take them?
I don't want them because I have big fish here which have reproduced. We talk about we having something by the name monosex. Whenever we talk about monosex, this is the male tilapia. We always rear here male tilapia only. But you can never be given 100% of male, because sometimes, you know, you can get as a percentage of a ratio 5 to 1 or 3 to 1. That's the ratio you can just find, 5 to 2 or 3 to 1. You can find that ratio because a male at 3% or the female at 1%. So you're gonna be not getting 100%. So whenever you insert here some fish, whenever they get growing to a certain level, they're gonna start reproducing. So that's the difficulty we have onto the field right now.
So what you do with these small ones now?
The small ones, I do have catfish. So I do there are here a catfish, but they are somehow small. Whenever they grow a little, they're gonna be eating them. So that's how we control.
That's their meal.
Yeah, that's their meal. So, and these fish I've not talked about. They are called top feeders. they only eat whatever floats on top of water. Look at, we have thrown the feeds here, but you can never see the feeds already.
Yes.
Because whenever they float on top of the water, they're gonna be eaten or swallowed very easily. And I was talking about we having the local feeds, like use of maize chaff or millet chaff, something like that one. So whenever you use, we have a limit of using maize stuffs and to this ponds here. If they're not flour-like, you use maize like a chaffs here. They're gonna be going to the bottom of the fish pond, you know. So the maize, you know, the maize whenever it gets at the bottom, it's gonna start to grow, you know. So it produces some toxic substances by the name ammonia. You know. So ammonia can disinfect this pond and you can find your fish dying because it lowers the oxygen concentration, you know. And also whenever now it's ammonia, it gets to be more detoxified whenever it gets to the nutrients relevant and to this position. Whenever it gets to like animal waste, which is cow dung, it's gonna be having hydrogen sulfide. So that hydrogen sulfide is now very toxic to the fish. Gonna be getting all the fish dying into this position. And whenever you see them going to where water source is, like whenever you could have talk about an inlet, we're gonna be finding some fish going to that position and gathering into that position. So you know that they have a low concentration over there. Yeah, so they want extra one getting in. So that's the problem we're gonna be. So that's why we have to be more observative and maintenance practices shall be done daily, so as you can observe and see how the things are moving. So that's the protocol to be observed from the field of fish farming. So what have you learned?
A lot, man. You the best, you know.
Exactly. So you're gonna be
another one.
Yeah,
put another one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be throwing some feed. No, now I'll use this position now. Yeah. Gonna be adding them some little bit of feeds here.
So why you try this way?
Yes.
When it's going that way?
Now they have known that the food is there, so they are everywhere. Yeah.
Okay. Can you give them another one with one cup?
Yeah, I can.
You don't give them too much?
It's not too much. They're gonna be eating before we get out from here. Gonna be finished. You wait for that moment. They can eat that one now. Yeah. So I have to feed the other ponds. Yeah. Can throw from here. That way.
Yeah.
Can hear those ones there. Those ones are somehow big than others.
This one have the biggest?
Yeah, the biggest fish. This one here has a big fish. And these other two fish ponds, they have a 2 months fish. So they're somehow small.
So that means this fish pond, you put a lot of food here.
Yeah, we should have a lot of food here because they're somehow big. And also we have a competition with the small ones. You know, a fish can lay up to 1 million. One fish? Yeah, can lay up to 1 million. Eggs? Eggs, yes. Whenever now it hatches, you find this fish pond after 3 months, it has millions of small ones. Now you can see them here. Look at them. They are everywhere.
And not every fish, they don't survive. Like little of them.
Most survive. Because this is an enclosed area. Like whenever you talk about you having like an ocean, that's where the survival value is low. Because of other fish are there to eat it.
Big fish.
So here,
even the birds.
Even the birds, you know. But here they are enclosed and we treat them as a cell. So even water is somehow green, they are not spotted easily. So you can find them growing, bro. They're gonna be here. Exactly. Yeah. So maybe one day you're gonna be coming with a fishing rod. We take 2 or 3, you know.
I would love to see
Then we roast them.
Man.
With an immediate effect. This gonna be a fantastic moment ever.
Fantastic, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Those ones are there. Let me add that in. look at this fish pond here. Water is very, very full.
Okay.
So that way. So you can now see at that end we have land collapsing.
Or collapsing.
Yeah, here we have this area is collapsing because of the water current from the top side.
Okay.
So we have a lot of water coming from this side. So we have an outlet. So we're gonna be turning the outlet so as it can bring water out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's here. Oh, you have. So you can come and see the outlet where it is. So you can now see what is full.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at here.
So you have to check these things on a daily basis, right?
Yeah, every day. We have an outlet pipe is here. So it's here. Here it is. Have an outlet here. So you should have a net
Yeah.
like this one here. So as
The fish won't
the
go.
small the fish cannot go out.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So it's good to go. So water is now moving out. Yeah. Here is water now moving. Yeah, we have water now moving out. So even arrow roots like these ones here, like such kind of areas where water is everywhere. Yeah, exactly. So this is how the procedure is ongoing onto this field, guys. So keep it tuned, keep it locked.
Yeah, man.
Things are coming small.
Yeah, man.
Hey, this fish pond is full of water.
And
So
now it's going to be now okay because the water is.
yeah, it's now popping out. So sometimes you should be very careful. Whenever these stuffs here come inside, they're gonna block this area, or this dirtiness gonna be blocking the area. So you're gonna be having a little challenge of water blocking, so it cannot pass. So you will find your fish pond getting full of water, so you cannot even notice that the water is not getting out.
Right.
Yeah, you should be more punctual about that one.
So you're gonna leave it like that?
Yeah, that way.
Okay.
So water will be leaving.
So when you go down to the level, now it stops.
Yeah, it will stop.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Guys, this is one-on-one live conversation from my field of fish farming here, and we're gonna be teaching you more about whatever is to be experienced from the field and outside. So I'm here with Uncle Jamaica. So he's gonna be telling us how he has seen this field and everything gonna be moving systematic, and how he does it, because he told me he has one fish pond. And before we're gonna be asking questions, we're gonna be eating first some guavas here. We have guavas here.
Okay. Only thing, my teeth is not good as you guys.
Okay,
So I have to get the ripe one.
the ripe one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be checking for the ripe one
You
here.
have the ripe one. I'll cool with that.
Gonna be having this.
Okay.
Get that one and plug it. Yeah. So whenever kids come here,
This is right.
Huh?
I won't have that one. Because
There's some-
we don't have like grape ones right now. The kids
Yeah.
take everything. Even the buds, right? Yeah.
no, birds don't. Birds eat the ripe one.
Oh,
the
that's
ripe
what I'm
one.
saying. The ripe ones are
Yeah.
because of the buds and the kids.
Exactly. So you can decide, guys, to get the bags out, or you can eat with the bags.
Yeah. I remember when we finish here, we're going to go up to the cassava field we did yesterday.
Okay.
We're going to go back to the pear tree.
Exactly.
Yeah, the avocado tree, everything, because man. Yeah. Yes.
Cassava, groundnuts,
Yes.
the nuts one,
We call it peanuts.
peanuts, cassava, and also what else? Most of those ones.
Yes.
To here in Africa, they are people take them as male boosters mostly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In Jamaica we use the peanut as male booster too.
Exactly.
We use it.
So-
But I didn't know the cassava was a male booster.
Cassava
too.
now is the best.
I didn't know.
Cassava now is the
The
best.
sweet one.
The sweet cassava.
It's
You
the
eat
best.
it raw.
Eh.
You eat it raw. You're good to go.
Whoa.
Exactly.
Whoa.
So-
You hear that, Jamaican people?
So that's why we are talking about.
we are wasting it in Jamaica.
Yeah.
We always take it, peel it and cook it. Well, we're destroying the male booster. You have to eat it raw.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so sweet when you eat it raw.
Yeah,
I never know it could eat raw.
Even whenever we talk about, we're having even sometimes they talk about we should eat something that is hard like carrots, so as our teeth gonna be strong enough.
Yes.
So even eating raw cassava is like eating carrots, so gonna be strengthening our teeth, you know.
Yes.
So that's how we have. Even here you can now see the difference between this cassava here and this cassava here. This is reddish in color. This is whitish in color.
Yeah, all right.
You can see
So
that one?
what's the difference?
The difference is different species. You talk about different species. So these are different species. So this one cannot be edible. This is bitter. So this one is edible.
You know, in Jamaica, we scared to plant them next to each other because we
they
think
can
it's gonna
interact.
And the other one gonna get turned the bitter cassava.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't plant them together. We plant them separately.
Yeah, we plant them together. There's no problem.
And
Everyone
no
depends on each.
problem.
Yeah. So here, that's how now we differentiate them. They even have a different appearance. That's how you can see. And it has a very big leaves here, this one here, and this one here.
Leaves.
Yeah, smaller leaves. Somehow, yeah, you can now see that one.
We have one in Jamaica by the name of Rockwood.
Rockwood.
Yes. Man, that cassava is so sweet.
Okay.
Oh, that's why it must be named Rockwood, because you can't eat raw if you speed up the thing there.
Exactly.
That's why it named Rockwood.
So that's how we have them here. So most of the people, the ancestral people, mostly consume the cassava raw one, because whenever sometimes
I have to start doing it too, man.
Yeah, start that one.
Yeah, man.
Even having sugarcane, cassava, raw ones, and peanuts.
Yes.
You are good to go. You are
Male booster.
You are now a machine.
Make sure it's the raw one.
Here we have
Machine
sugarcane.
gun.
Do you eat sugarcane?
Yeah, I eat it, but
due to the teeth
denture,
problem?
denture.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but I'm always a dentist. You
But
can try to fix yours.
I need to find a dentist too.
Yeah.
Here before I go.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to find
So
one for
have you removed the teeth or the tooth, or it's still there?
You know what? Take out.
It's out or it's there still?
No, it's not there.
Okay.
I just want the thing there too.
We have predators there. So we're gonna be taking a route here.
Yes.
Yeah. So guys, we have this is a cassava plantation, and that's where my area reaches, where we can now see napier grass until far end. So I'm trying to show the Jamaican uncle how the area looks like and how people do agriculture and everything like that one.
Yeah, no, you're sending something back to Jamaica, man, and all over the world.
Now you can see this area here now. Look at this cassava now.
Not here, man. Peanuts.
Ah, we have peanuts here, guys.
Yes, I see it. We have peanuts
Exactly.
here, man.
So even you eat peanuts raw.
Yes.
And cassava raw, and sugarcane as a top dressing now, you are good to go. But they should be raw.
You hear that, sir?
Because they have milky jelly.
Okay.
Have you ever chewed the groundnuts, which are the peanuts which are raw?
I love the raw one.
Milky.
Thank
you. So that milk is now male booster here in Africa. Yeah. So and to this position now, guys, that's why now I wanted to have the A-framed Airbnbs, wooden.
Yeah, man.
Wooden stuffs
that
here.
That would be lovely, man.
Exactly. That's why now I want to have Airbnbs here, which are wooden and they are A-framed.
Yeah, man.
So gonna be two, which is now like they should be like a one floor.
Right.
You know. Yeah. Exactly.
I can't wait to sleep in one, man.
During the December festival at Ayamarwa, gonna be having them here ready.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. This year, and God's grace, you know, guys, we're gonna be achieving this stuff here in this year. Exactly.
That's good.
So
wonderful,
this is when I want to have that one, and I have a road. My road is from this area.
Okay.
Yeah. Until we have a road here, or I can just decide, because even that area, we have another road there. So I'm gonna be using any kind of road, so as I can place a gate.
Yes.
So I wanna be fencing this area first before I progress with the other stuffs. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. So here, guys, we have. We call them these are guavas. They are everywhere. They are everywhere. Even we have the big one here.
Guavas,
very big one here.
Yeah.
So in some past, like
Yeah.
2 years ago,
Yeah.
you know, here people do steal fish. We have
Yes.
thieves here.
Yes.
So sometimes I do come here evening session. I
Yeah.
sit here. So you can now see how this guava tree looks
Yes,
like.
yes,
So
yes.
I'm gonna sit here and spot. Whenever I spot someone, I just get a picture first. I zoom.
Yes.
Then I get a picture. Then I now step down. I go on and get the guy. So whenever I get you, you say no, I was not doing. I had even your pictures here already.
Yes, yes.
So whenever you progress with that case to talk about the court or to the police,
Yes.
gonna be paying you a lot of money, you know.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, gonna be paying you the whole fish you have there,
Oh.
and you remain with the same fish
Oh,
here.
look at that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
so people don't attempt to come
Yes,
here
come
because
and
they
do
know
it.
that
Yes.
yeah, that one
You're
gonna
cost
happen.
them,
Exactly.
yeah, a lot.
So that's how we do happen. So this is a spy tree. So no one can ever try
That's a
to.
spy tree.
It's a spy tree. No one can ever attempt me here.
Exactly.
So once I was reaching onto this guava tree,
Yes.
onto that far end,
Yes.
but I added this one here
Okay.
after Marwa told me that I'm gonna be having here A-shaped Airbnbs,
Yes.
and they're gonna be very fantastic. So I purchased this land here, and it was not costed that time.
Yes,
So here the land after like Marwa has his own villa there,
Yes.
the land has appreciated here
Yeah, I
very
realize
much.
that, I realize.
If you don't have like $10,000, don't have a plot here sometimes. If you want a small piece, now you can have like $5,000, $4,000, $5,000
Yes,
dollars. You can get a land.
Yes.
But by now, this area, you should have 10,000 of
Wow,
money first
wow,
to
wow.
invest here.
Wow.
So for the people who are here, even I can just tell you from this guava tree until the far end,
Yes.
this area where we have a fish ponds here,
Yeah.
I purchased it 100,000 Kenya shillings,
Wow, wow.
which is like having like $85 only.
$85.
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
Eh?
Look
Is
at
it
that.
85 or no? 1,000. It's like $700.
$700. Okay.
Yeah, $700.
Okay, that's
Exactly.
good still, man. That's
So
good, man.
so that's how it was recently.
Yeah, it was really reasonable.
Yeah, exactly.
$1,000, that's around 10,000.
No, $100 like 100,000.
No, I mean like 10.
By now, during that time, we had a change was a little bit low.
Yeah.
So I just purchased it like 100,000, which was you
That's
can
around
calculate it.
$1,000.
Yeah, $1,000.
Okay, okay.
But during that time, it was like $800.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay.
So that's how things are running here. And also we have
We have this tree in Jamaica too, you know.
which one here?
This one, we have it in Jamaica.
This tree with
Yeah,
the
we
yellow
have it in
flowers
Jamaica.
here.
Yeah.
No,
have
the
it.
bees like this.
Yeah.
And
we
the
have
bees like, but
Yeah.
have you ever tasted it?
it. You can't eat?
Yeah. This one now is more bitter. And during I can give you a history. Whenever they want to spot that somebody has stolen something, they boil these leaves in water. Then they give people to drink.
Yes.
Whenever now you get a stomach problem,
Yeah.
you are the thief.
This bush here?
This one here,
Eh?
it's so bitter, but it was a trick.
Yes.
That you know, you have suspects. You know, I can say that you are the people who stolen. No, we are not the people.
Yeah.
So come, we test that one.
Yeah.
So whenever you come, they boil these ones.
Yes.
It will, your stomach will give you a headache. You know. So
Pain.
whenever whenever you are given this one, then you say you have a problem with the stomach. You are all the thieves.
Oh,
no, you have to
okay.
pay. So it was like a trick.
Yes.
So anyone who takes this one, it's very bitter and
Yes.
they're gonna have a stomach problem.
Wow.
But
That's-
they're very
that's
good food for the goats.
That's African. May I tell you,
Mysterious
African-
effect.
I'm telling you, man.
Those are called illusions or misconceptions.
Yes, yes.
So this one is a very better.
What's
food
the name?
for
You know
goats.
the name of it?
I don't know the name.
Okay.
In English, I don't know the name.
Okay.
But for the goats, very delicious.
They
food.
love it.
Yeah. Even this one's here.
Yeah.
You remember this one? You
Yeah, I
know this?
remember that one.
This one here?
Yeah, I know this. It's the same thing like this.
Yeah, same thing like this.
Oh, this one I'm talking. We have
no,
in
this
Jamaica.
one different.
I don't know this one.
This one is now the food for the goat, and also it's a herb.
Oh, it's a herb.
Yeah. So you're gonna,
okay,
if you
so
have a
good.
stomach problem, chew it.
You can,
You're gonna
okay.
be having a very good time.
Okay.
So we have different types, like this one's here. They're still herbs, but if you have like a wound, you're gonna be washing with this one here.
If you have a wound.
Yeah, wound.
Okay.
So it's good for the wound.
Okay.
And
You have like a medicine.
Everything, everything here.
It's medicine.
Everything. Even this one here.
Uh,
Here in Kurialand we call it Gichurangondi.
yeah.
Say Gichurangondi.
Get your own day.
This one here, you uproot it.
Uh-huh.
Then whenever you get the leaves,
Yes.
then it's it's good for the stomach healing of the children.
Okay.
This one here for the children
Yes.
who have running waters.
Yes,
Gonna
yes.
be using this one.
Okay, okay.
Exactly.
Well, you're so young.
Everything
and
here-
have all those experience.
Here we have avocado tree.
Yeah, avocado tree.
This is where I used to sit whenever I had the construction, the digging of the ponds.
Right.
This is where I was sitting.
Yes.
Breakfast was here. It's
Yes.
like I am marrow trees there.
Yes, yes.
So I had some benches here, but due to the time,
Yes.
they are gone out. So
Yes.
I do have always here some benches,
Yes.
and this is where our
Yes.
shelter is.
Actually, we should put
A bench?
A bench again.
For meditation hours, the best
Yeah, man.
ever.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
So this is avocado tree.
Right, right.
Exactly.
right. And you know what you do? You tell me?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yesterday I told you the spots.
This one,
Guys,
this one
look at
here?
these spots. They are cut.
Yeah.
So why people can be asking why is it cut
Yeah,
this way?
yeah.
So this has a. I don't know if it's a myth or it's a misconception,
Right.
or it's an illusion. I don't know. But these cuttings here, it's spoken that whenever you cut this way, so the fruit's gonna have the stickiness, gonna be
Okay.
more sticky and more like good in terms of consumption. You know,
Right,
very
right.
good. So
Yes.
you can
Me
use two
personally, I
types.
think it's true
Yeah.
because if you cut here,
Yeah.
you know the reason why the avocado comes to it, it's all in here.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
if you cut it and direct sunlight enters,
Yeah,
and the
gonna be
chlorophyll
very
and
sticky
everything
now.
Yes,
photosynthesis,
yes,
Yeah.
So it's going through direct to the avocado.
Avocado tree. Yeah. And also you can use ash.
Yes, you
At
told
the,
me that.
yeah, at the
Put ash on
ground.
the road,
Yeah,
on the
you can
road.
use ash. Then that one even facilitate the fruits to be good in terms of now stickiness and the consumption. The texture of the fruit is gonna be very fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are, we can call them. They are there. Every tree, whenever you go anywhere. Maybe we can go, maybe one day we're gonna explore somewhere.
Yes, yes.
Then we shall find it. You'll see
Okay.
they are cut
Same
everywhere.
cutting.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So we get them from the ancestral.
Yeah,
That's whenever you cut that way.
I'm what? My friend, I'm going to take the same culture
Okay.
back to Jamaica.
You're gonna spoil your trees there?
I'm going to take the same culture.
Okay.
Because that's from our ancestors.
Yes.
But we did not know.
Okay.
Now I come here
So
and I get to experience
exactly.
and know what is our ancestors' culture, and I'm going to implement it when I go to Jamaica.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
man.
that is what we have to embrace here.
Yes,
And
yes.
also this area here, somehow big enough.
Huh?
This area.
No, make we get some of the fish. I'll get a shot of the pier first.
Okay.
Don't get a shot.
Oh, you want one?
No, I want to.
Guys, here the environment is very calm a little bit, and everyone here is on duty. So here we have my friend here is just doing some cleaners today. He's the one relevant. You can remember yesterday here we had a barbecue from this stuff here.
Yes.
So even our sorters are there. Exactly.
Very true, very
So
true.
how are you, bro?
Guys, I'm good.
Yeah.
As you can see, I have a duty to do.
Yeah, exactly. You have to do the cleaners here.
Yeah, we need to keep the environment very clean.
Very clean.
And guys, my name is Hannington Adventures on YouTube.
Okay.
H-A-N-N.
So you're gonna be the cook of today. Wanna be having already the fire is lit.
Very
So
lit.
what are we gonna be cooking today or breakfast?
Today we've already eaten breakfast.
We have already eaten
Porridge
breakfast.
and it's called sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
Yes, and some fruit.
So now this is now ongoing here because you have finished the task
for the
here.
lunch.
So guys, go check the guy and support the guy, Hannington Adventures, and everything gonna be very, very useful and punctual.
Very punctual.
Wagwan.
One-on-one.
Manganyu.
Fantastic.
Wagwan. So uncle. Yeah, exactly. So I have a crew members here gonna be heading to my fish farm, and we make a fantastic job there of feeding the fish. Gonna be heading there, guys. Yeah. Wow.